What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream here at Daily Grind Fantasy. My name is Dustin, also known as Sports by Dustin, to most of you that might follow me on Twitter or have been in these streams before. Today, we're going to be going through all of the DFS apps, trying to find the best value we can. PrizePicks, Underdog, ParlayPlay, Better's been having a ton of value lately. Dabble, Fliff, Hot Streak, wherever we can find value is where we're going to go ahead and get some slips in. I know most of you guys have PrizePicks, you have Dabble. A lot of you guys have been asking for Dabble. If there's not value, I can't make value appear out of thin air, guys. So we'll go where there's value and we'll build slips as we can and have fun doing it. And we're going to be using the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, middling tool, correlation tool, all the tools here, Daily Grind Fantasy, to find this plus EV value by comparing sportsbooks, lines, and odds directly back to PrizePicks and these other DFS apps. I see David Johnson says, these plays in green have not been hitting. Sure. Oh, and there's a lot going in chat. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, David seems like he's going through it a little bit. David, all I can tell you is if you are losing, I hope you're using the tools right. I hope you are using the correct slip types, entering in the correct slip types. I hope that you are looking for where these books are off in comparison to the others, and not just going straight from the top or going into red plays or like whatever you can be doing to help yourself get out of negative variance. I hope you are doing it. And I hope that maybe you being on this live stream will help yourself and you'll learn. I can assure you guys, if you guys actually take what I'm saying, watch some of our videos here on the channel about plus EV betting, how to use these tools the correct way and what to look for, as well as managing your bankroll, right? You're gonna be successful, whether it's this month or in 4 months of doing plus EV betting. I'm like it's a long-term game. One bad month is not going to dictate if plus EV betting works or doesn't work. So if you're quitting after 1 month, or let's say even 2 weeks, a week, some people if they try plus EV betting or these tools, that's not a big enough sample size to get results, right? Sure, you could get this tool for 1 week, right? Let's just say we did offer a 1 week free trial. You get it for 1 week. You could hit massive in that 1 week, or you could be down that week. But over the long term is what we're looking for to be profitable doing this and mathematically proven. If you guys actually listen and look into the math, it's a proven method. So it's just math. I'm not a special person to pick plays or this or that. I do little things here and there with the information given on the website, because all it's simply doing is pulling in these lines and odds from the sports books and DFS apps, putting them into one place to conveniently give you this information. And then it's up to you from there to build out your own slips and make smart decisions to find positive correlation, to dodge negative correlation, to do these little things. Play the correct slip types, 5 and 6 man flexes on PrizePicks, 3-pick uninsured plays on Underdog, 6-pick insured plays on Better, etc. Right? What should I have for lunch? Gav says. You should have a peanut butter and banana sandwich. Let's see. David, you're okay. So these esports plays, right? All these DFS apps set lines independently. You have 2 of them. Let's look at this Letty play just for instance, right? You have 2 DFS apps at 26.5. You have one at 27, or sorry, one at 26, and one at 26.5, right? Then you have PrizePicks over here at 28, right? So we're simply taking the data points we have and then playing what makes most sense that would be value over the long term, which would be taking the under of Letty under 28.5. Because clearly, if we're having two DFS apps, agreeing that this should be set to 26.5, 26, probably closer to the right line than trusting if PrizePicks is right versus two other apps, right? So it's clear value taking the under of 28. Being that this is almost like creating a Taco Tuesday, as like Alex would say, right? You're getting a discount of 2 to 3 kills sometimes in these esports plays, and over the long term, if you're playing these discrepancies and trusting the rest of the market, I promise you, it's paying off. David, and to be honest with you, if you're really unhappy with the product, brother, like I don't know what to tell you. I'm just trying to teach you how to use it to the best of your ability. I know a lot of people have success with it. I'm sorry that you're tilting a little bit about it, but yeah, I would just try your best to find positive correlation and dodge negative correlation, and use it to your best abilities. Okay, manage your bankroll. Alex says thoughts on Odds Jam. It's essentially like what we have, right? But they're more solely focused on sportsbooks. We're more fantasy based, and we have our correlation tool as well. That would, I guess, be the main difference as well. All right, let's start building some plays. Somebody said that they were confused on Nakashima, right? And this is what I'm getting at. Learning how to use these tools before jumping in, or say you already have them, and just now focusing and really trying to learn and hone your craft on building using these tools is very important, right? Nakashima right here. It says under of 2 breakpoints 1 on PrizePicks, right? And then we have what would be the over on Underdog, right, of 1.5. This is simply a 1-to-1 comparison. We are not saying that either one is right or wrong. Essentially, when you have a 1-to-1 comparison like this, if it's worth it to go ahead and middle, then that's what you could do, right? You could take the under of 2 on PrizePicks, the over of 1.5 on Underdog, and if it lands at 2, you push on PrizePicks, you win on Underdog, right? But it's up to you. If you don't want to play a half breakpoint 1 middle, then don't. Like, personally, I wouldn't love to play a half point breakpoint 1 middle, so I can skip it, right? It's not just because it is giving you what to take here on this side does not mean that is the end all be all, right? That's what I'm trying to force you guys and teach you guys, like, to look into things a little bit more, right? In order to be successful using these tools. I mean, yeah, my pick, it's available for everybody to see. Giddy promo. Yeah, Josh Giddy promo. I do have this. I can do this now. Bang. So I got it on my iPad, guys. We got the Josh Giddy over 16.5 promo. PrizePicks was being a little funny with that one, huh? PrizePicks was being a little funny with that one. Discounted from 20.5 to 16.5 PRA. So clear value, going to be taking it on the over there. Now, so let's see. Let's build out. We can go with Letty, right? Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of these half point things. So you know what? If you have the tools, you can go like that. Take that off. Bada bing, bada boom, and you can go from there. So, I mean, we have a little bit of value, fantasy scores. We only have one here. Like, I like Advia under 32 right now. So maybe we could start locking that in. But these other ones that are in our range, not the biggest fan of with the one-to-one comparison of BetMGM. Would love to see another DFS app. Like, see, we have at least 2 that are agreeing. This is about 30.2, 30.3. Would love to see another one. I like Letty under 28 for Navi. So we can go ahead and add that in. And then I'm going to see if we can see some other value pop up. And then snipe it as it comes through. So I'm going to kind of prep this slip. Okay, Letty's starts in 25 minutes. So we can keep refreshing. Okay, DeJounte Murray over 27.5. I do need you guys to still build it out with me. But, yeah. DeJounte Murray doesn't play CS2, or at least he is not a professional CS2 player. DeJounte Murray over 27.5. Points plus rebounds. And then let's go with the Soul over 2.5 3-pointers made. And if somebody can send a link, that'd be awesome. That's going to be college basketball. D-Cell, sorry. Do-Cell. So that'd be a 5 flex right there that I'd run with this Josh Giddey promo. If somebody can enter that in and DM it to me on Twitter, I would appreciate that. That way I can go ahead and get the link in to the chat. Murray bumped. Okay, I figured that'd probably bump pretty quick. All right, let's leave it there. Let's see. Ooh, Jake Sanderson under 2.5 shots on goal. So we can add that in. Got 2 data points. Average odds of -140 to go under 2.5. Oh wait, hold on. Did he? Yeah, let's do it. Under 2.5. Boom. That'd be my 5 flex slip right there for the Josh Giddey promo. Dustin, your dabble slip did great earlier. Can we get another? If I'm not mistaken, my dabble slip went 2 of 3. I don't think we cashed, did we? Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton went over on 3s attempted, but we did hit our other 2. That was unfortunate. Thanks. So there's the Josh Giddey link. Oh wait, did they just? All right. So if you're missing out on one play, because I think that they just removed Sanderson. If they remove Sanderson, replace it with it's really not any of my favorite replacements right now. Might need to wait. Unless you want to take a 1-to-1 comparison, you might want to wait. But it's always the more data points, the better, guys. If we have multiple data points, it's easier to trust that one specific book that is off from the market is off, right? Otherwise, you're almost guessing if you're not going to middle these. So some of you guys got that exact play in. Awesome. I'm struggling a little bit. I'm unable to physically enter it, but I'm able to see some props, and at least try and build it out with you guys. So Fliff right now. Nothing really crazy. Nothing really crazy. I mean, you have some of these player props that are not player props, but these total set props for tennis, for WTA and ATP that you could maybe get in that are slightly plus EV, but none of these player props for NBA at the moment. Those usually are coming out closer to like the afternoon, later afternoon, where you're gonna see some Fliff props for NBA pop up. We could check on some of these other DFS apps though and see where we got some value. I did tweet out an Underdog slip earlier. Nothing really right now on Underdog. Definitely we'll check the middling tool as well. Hang on one second, guys. Let's see. Oh, you know what we need to check? We need to check better. What it is. So if you guys, number one, if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, drop the boy a follow on Twitter at sports_by_DUSTIN. I do tweet out plays when I'm off a live stream, and get those in. Oh, /line play on Kawhi. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we'll build something out for that. I put this out on Better earlier. Really, really like the value we're getting on this slip. Wendell Carter Jr. was at 21.5 PRA. His even line across the sports books, we got him at 20.5, basically at minus 116, which is basically what the sports books had him at 21.5. Sabonis was bumping up kind of to 22.5 across the board. Some good value across all these plays here, sniped straight from the optimizer. And this one I was able to go straight from the top, right? Everything made sense for me to go straight from the top. Took the top 6 plays, all above 53.7+%. Got them in. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. If some of you guys got in the better slip I posted on Twitter yesterday, brutal, absolutely brutal. Buddy Hield for our Sugar Show promo. Hooked us at 3 rebounds. We needed him over 3.5. This play did cash from Twitter. This one, I think, quickly hooked at 24. I'm not sure if Halliburton ended up getting his threes or not. I think I had to went to bed after that or before that. I think he did, but I know quickly definitely hooked us at 24. That kind of sucked. This was a trash play. Oh, that reminds me. Underdog slip from yesterday. We hit this. We hit this on live stream yesterday. Ingram under 5.5 rebounds. Poland under 4.5. Remember, we missed it on PrizePicks Poland, and we were able to get it on Underdog. And then PKL was a DNP, so 3x cash there if you did tail that one. But let's go ahead and check out some. Let's check out check ParlayPlay. Oh, let me check better real quick because there's been a lot of value. Okay, all right. Yeah, we got value. We got value right now. At least enough to make a slip for sure. What's chat saying here? We'll David, my man, you got me in a blender right now, I'll be honest. Yeah, we could build out a slip here. I am going to skip over Rasmus Dahlin since I have already played him. But let's get Reeves over 1.5 turnovers. So let's get here, let me do this. Let's get Reeves over 1.5 turnovers. Boom. We got Mikko Rantanen. Or here, let's do all the NBA first. DeJounte Murray over 35.5. You guys build this out with me. Obviously, they don't have desktop. So we could go with Anthony Davis over 41.5 PRA. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Anthony Davis over 41.5 PRA. Then we have our we have two NHL plays. We're going to go with Rantanen over 0.5 assists for Colorado. We're going to go with Patrick Kane for Detroit under 0.5 assists. And we do need one more. We're going to go with Podziemski under 20.5. Or we'll refresh, actually, make sure we're getting the best one. So Reeves over points. Reeves over points is actually slightly better. Yeah, so let's change Reed over points, and then we'll get Podziemski in there as well. So Reeves over points, and then let's go with Podziemski under 20.5. There it is. So that's a 20. Remember, this is a 6-pick insured slip on better, or dynamic payout slip on better. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up on the screen. One sec. All right. That's going to be it. Yeah, no, I was not looking at demons and goblins at all. We had Sanderson's shots on goal that was up there, but then was removed. So then the only thing left on the screen was demons or whatever they're called. There's basically never any value taking those demons and goblins on PrizePicks. They are destroying you. Taking those alt lines compared to what you could get playing it on the sportsbooks. Majority of the time, I may have seen one that was slightly more profitable playing it on PrizePicks than the sportsbooks, but very, 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 very far and few in between. So I can assure you, they're not going to be profitable over the long term. But here, if you guys can get this in on better, that's a good slip for you guys to get in. Now let's go ahead and see if we can snipe something on ParlayPlay. Let's see what we're working with here. Slash the line. So what I'm looking for here, let me pull up. All right, so Kawhi Leonard over 21.5 points slash line special, right? Perfect. We can technically get in a slide the line play as well with this slash line special. My only issue being that we need a play that is eligible for slide the line. And right now we don't have anything crazy, right? So we have a plus 100 play on Franz Wagner that I don't even know if you can slide the line. That could be a alt line. I'm not 100% sure. But we can chill on it for a second. It doesn't let you slide the line on combo props, but we need a prop that's 7 or higher in order for us to slide the line. I highly suggest sliding the line on a slash line promo, or I mean, you could use that and then find another line that's good. It's just not often are you finding valuable lines on ParlayPlay by themselves without slide the line, because they are this dynamic payout platform now and they're very sharp in moving around these lines. But yeah. Corbin, I don't have any MLB props. We missed DeJounte Murray on PrizePicks. I was too slow. Galaxy, my man, don't spam in the chat, please, please. We are bumping around to all of these DFS apps to find value. Real quick, let's check and see if we can find some value on Hot Streak. Which, let's see. I know like you guys seen it yesterday in real time. Hot Streaks sometime is lagging behind. So we have De'Aaron Fox 37.5. Oops, 37.5. The rest of the market at 36.5. You got Fliff 36.5 at minus 130 on the under. We get it at minus 117 under 37.5. So a 1 PRA discrepancy and better odds. So Sabonis, we just took the over of 21.5. I mean, like, you could middle it really if you wanted to. But I would rather go with, let's see if we can get some better odds. Dame looks solid. Well, waiting on a little bit of injury news, aren't we, for Giannis? So I'm not sure that that's going to be as good as it portrays as well. So let's see. Okay, you know what? Let's go with LeBron under 16.5. So we're getting slightly worse odds, but we are getting a 1 full PR or rebound assist discrepancy, which is worth, losing out on some odds. Obviously, not often are we going to get. Hang on, wait a second. Scratch what I'm saying here. I didn't even see this. I didn't even see that some of these are at 16. Okay, hang on. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. Ooh, hold up. Sadiq Bey over 20.5. Pretty close to this minus 120 over 21.5. All right, yeah, let's do that instead. Let's do Bey over 20.5. So this is a 3.32x multiplier here on Hot Streak. All right, you guys go ahead, hammer this. When I say hammer this, I'm not telling you to put a bunch of money on it, but I'm saying you can watch live on this stream. As you guys start to bet this multiplier is going to go down and maybe even bump one of these lines as you guys are hitting it. So De'Aaron Fox, we are playing simply. We are getting better odds and a 1 full PRA discrepancy, as well as you guys can see it's going down here because you guys are starting to hit it. And then Sadiq Bey over 20.5. We are getting almost the same odds, but a 1 PRA discrepancy as well. Simply just literally line comparing, guys. We are line comparing across these DFS apps and kind of looking into the odds a little bit too, especially comparing to Fliff, where we can find some value on an app like Hot Streak using the middling tool. The middling tool, majority of the time, not majority of the time, but is technically made for middling, especially these niche markets like shot attempts or 3-point attempts, or even League of Legends, CS2, Valorant, etc. Right, where you can take the over and the under on opposite, on different apps. where there's a large enough gap to give yourself a percentage chance to win both of those bets. That's what it was kind of made for. But then doubles as finding some value for these, right? So Jabari Smith, dabble, probably going to be the one off here. We'll see where another app comes in. See if I'm looking to see if we got anything for dabble. Darius Brown under 11. Rebounds, assists. Zubac, not quite. Everybody agreeing. Kawhi Leonard under 6 3-pointers attempted. Paul George over 8. Got a Ware under 10. So you got some 0.5 discrepancies going on right now. Not quite the value that we're getting on an app like, hold up. Let's go to Underdog real quick. Okay. So yeah, I mean, like there's some slight value on Dabble right now, but not the best, right? We're seeing more value on those hot streak plays than we are on Dabble right now with those 0.5, line comparing discrepancies. I want to keep an eye on ParlayPlay, see if we can find something here that's going to be worth using our slide the line maybe. Oh, an Underdog. So, Gav, you gave out 3 plays on Underdog, but I wouldn't play them. Because technically that overall slip is not plus EV, right? In a 3-pick or uninsured slip on Underdog, you need your average fair odds percentage, above 55+% in order to be profitable over the long term playing that 6x 3-man uninsured slip on Underdog. So you need to be finding plays that are above 55+%. You can stoop down below, right? Let's say you have 257 plus, 257 percenters, right? And then you have a 54.64% play. You could put that in with your 257 percenters because the average fair odds percentage of each individual leg, if you average those percentages out, is going to be above that 55+% that you're needing to be profitable over the long term. So I wouldn't say that necessarily that full slip is plus EV. Ooh, sleeper discounts, baby. Today is Wednesday, huh? Let's go. I'll be doing my sleeper discounts on Twitter. So if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, at sportsbydustin on Twitter, and then I'll tweet those out for what I'm gonna play. And if we don't get anything on ParlayPlay by the end of the stream, then I'll definitely tweet that out for sure as well. Only time I play sleeper is during the discounts, the promos. Same thing with ParlayPlay right now. Slide the lines, promos, etc. But we need to see some good plays in order to play those. Let's do this. Let's do this. We haven't really done this in a while. I don't remember. Check better in a second. Oh, wait. Let me actually see. 1 second. I'm like, why don't we have any NHL slips at the moment? But goalie saves have not been posted. So we could hit a fly quest for Shimmer. Flux. Could do a correlated CS2 slip on Underdog if we want. We could check out better again, see what's over there. Basically the same props we've already hit. Some of them might have been removed or bumped. Nothing I love here on PrizePicks. Yeah, I mean, not too much value at the very second. We've gotten off a few slips, but we could do a correlated slip. Yeah, I actually used my free slip for O'Malley yesterday. End up hitting for 1.5x or on the better slip I tweeted out. Tough. Really close to that 20x. Sorry, that might not be a correlated slip. You might be right. No, sorry. Yeah, this has they let you correlate. I don't think they let you do same teams though. Let's double check me here. Sorry, I got distracted. No, we're still working on that Crypt Batman. I think that's what your name said. Yeah. Am I stupid? Anna X. You guys know Underdog really loves to make us work for typing on their app. Anna X, little Z. Oh my gosh, gamers. All right, so overs, and then sorry, I'm struggling building this up. I'm kind of distracted. I feel like BB on and empathy over as well. This BB on person, whoever they are, is probably pretty filthy if you ask me, dude. You guys see how long that took? I typed forever ago. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Empathy over. Let me double check. Those were all overs. Yeah. What? All right, yeah. So basically, There's a slip for the underdog, correlated slip. Taking multiple overs or unders in the same game on opposing teams is positively correlated in CS2. Obviously, more rounds equals more opportunities for kills. Less rounds equals less opportunities for kills. So what we are hoping for in these two matchups are the fact that they stay close. If they stay close, maybe get into OT, there's just more opportunities for kills. BB on for a two map series or game. 34.5 is quite a bit. So we're gonna need some rounds in that game, but doable, right? They set this line on purpose, because of what BB has done and continues to do apparently. So we'll see, But we're rooting on rounds. We're rooting on a lot of rounds have opportunities for kills. BB bumped. UD is relentless. Jesus. PrizePicks, really good play right here. Sengun and Paul George under 42.5 combo points. If you guys want to go ahead and snag that, but there's just not much else to go with it that I love. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of these one-to-one comparisons for tennis. Vince Williams under 12.5. Oh, under 26.5 PRA comparing to just FanDuel. Like, I almost rather would go this here, where Bovada and FanDuel are agreeing. Unless I'm sure we're going to get somebody else to come in with FanDuel here in a second. Do you play the other three in a slip? I wouldn't necessarily say that, no. Right? Because you're playing it for the positive correlation. Like, could you essentially, like, yeah. But those correlation plays should be for the majority. I guess you could, right? Could you? Yeah. All right, we could give out this dabble correlated slip if we wanted to, or we can wait for some NHL. Let me see. Better limits your dynamic slips. It's because that slip type is nuts. Like, they let you profit on 4 of 6 and 5 of 6. Both of those, like, that's a nutty payout. And then still get 20x for 6 of 6. Crazy. What do you guys want to do? So we could use our slide the line play, right? With Kyle Rose under, sorry, not slide the line. We could use our slashed line, Kawhi Leonard over points with Kyle Rose under 2.5 assists, which is essentially like the closest thing to plus EV right now. That's worth it as far as like hit rate goes. And if you're playing that promo, you're going to want to play something that, has a decent chance to hit. So we could run that. Let's do it, because I'll save my slide the line for later. I'm going to go ahead and play this. So Kawhi Leonard over 21.5 points. Kyle Rose under 2.5 assists in college basketball. You can see here, Kyle Rose, we get it at minus 129, kind of their standard payout right now for their normal projections on ParlayPlay. At minus 149-ish, minus 150 across the major sports books that we have here. 4 of them kind of agreeing this is right around minus 150. Take it. I'll take it. Kyle Rose under 2.5 along with, Kawhi Leonard. And then later I will go ahead and use my slide the line where I can find a good play, hopefully, and get that in with it. But you could also use your slide the line if you find a prop that's eligible with that slash line promo. So, I forget that some of you guys can't play those college basketball props sometimes. McKinnon and DeBrincat over 7 player shots on goal would be my next go-to for you at this very second. But if you have the tools, you guys can, wait for something else better to pop up. Jaren Jackson Jr. over 5.5 rebounds. Looks like a pretty solid prop. You are getting a minus 116, 53.13% chance to hit. I would toss that in if you wanted the different one. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for this stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. Appreciate you guys. Tune in Twitter. I will go ahead and put out my sleeper picks as well as anything else I come up with today on Twitter at sportsbydustin. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel already, subscribe. If you don't have access to the tools linked in the description of this live stream, you guys can get access to Daily Grind Fantasy. We'll see you in the next one. Let's cash.